Welcome back to another episode of Top 10. Tonight, I'm ranking the top 10 Ye songs, formerly known as Kanye West, that you should listen to before you die. Man, do you know how hard it was to make this list? Do you know how fucking hard it was to make this list? I'm a big Kanye West fan, music fan. I feel like it's sad that we have to say stupid, we have to like give clarification and shit. It was so tough for me to make this top 10 list. I have more. We could discuss in the comments my 11 through 20 after you tell me your top 10. Let's get into it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button already. I know you, for those who's gonna hate this video, for those who's gonna like this video, still hit the subscribe button. This is where the hate is gonna start immediately. At number 10, I have Only One, Oddball, right? I feel like Only One is a record that it's such a beautiful record. Kanye and Paul McCartney, Ty Dolla $ign on the ad-libs. It's such a beautiful, well-written record. Also makes me sad because obviously the subject matter of the record, but I kind of wish he would have went in this direction more. Like, it's so honest and it's so heartfelt. It's so poetic. It's one of those songs I feel like even a Kanye hater has to listen to the song and be like, okay, that's a beautiful record. Sorry to start it on a somber note. At number 9, I have Last Call from the College Dropout album. I feel like that song, every time I hear that song, even to this day, it gives me that nostalgia feel, that, damn, that story. It's like the Genius doc rolled up into a song with a crazy ass soul chop. I remember him playing that beat for Jay-Z on Fade to Black. Just a great production. He tells his whole story during the verses and we get the long monologue at the end. A great way to close out a fucking classic debut album, or just a classic album in general. Just a fucking great way, you know what I mean? For the newer Kanye fans who jumped on a Kanye train after Yeezus and or Pablo, go back to College Dropout, listen to Last Call. Quick sidebar, why don't it's such a divide with Kanye music. It's the College Dropout era up to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and then it's the Yeezus era beyond. And it's such it's a strong divide too. It's crazy. At number 8, Good Morning. Odd, right? I have Good Morning from the Graduation album intro track. I feel like you put that song on at any time, it's gonna feel like brand new. It's such a it's probably his best intro he had on an album. At number 7, I have Say You Will from 808s and Heartbreaks. Another intro track. Jesus, I didn't even like think about that when I was making this list, but two intro tracks back to back. I remember listening to 808s for the first time, me and my friends in 08. Just to have that song come on before Welcome to Heartbreak. You would think Welcome to Heartbreak was started, but Say You Will is so pivotal. It changed the sound. That song single-handedly changed the sound. Just we wouldn't have the Drakes. We wouldn't have, like, it's so many that sound. And even why would she make calls out the blue? That vulnerability that we never seen nothing like that. And that beat was just hard. Boom, 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 boom. It's just, Say You Will is fucking insane. Like, Say You Will. That guy really made some good music, didn't he? At number 6, and this should have been in my top 5, but it's number 6. Devil in a New Dress from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Kanye and soul samples are just a marriage, a perfect marriage in any dimension. It just works. It just works perfectly. There's so many quotables. Older the jerks, he says you are what you eat. Don't leave while you're hot. That's how May screwed up. Throwing shit around, the whole place screwed up. Maybe I should call May so he could pray for us. And then to have that guitar solo in there. When the last time you heard a guitar solo in a rap record? You get that guitar solo in there, and then to close out Rick Ross' greatest verse he's ever spit. That song is just top five. At number 5, Roses. This one might be controversial, but I like Kanye West music that's meaningful, right? And it's something about the album Late Registration. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's drenched in blackness. It's drenched in pain. It's drenched in happiness. It's drenched in like Pressure. It's just drenched in all of that shit, right? And I think Roses is one of those records that makes... Roses is one of those records why people can't just shun away Kanye West. He paints that story of his family being the flowers and visiting his grandmother in the hospital. That little thing by the hospital bed, it'll stop beeping. And I had Patti LaBelle on there to close it out with that sample. And it's just, it's a heavy song, but it's beautiful and joyous at the same time. Like Kanye West always have like these funny lines, right? Can you sign some t-shirts, bitches? You smoking reefer? You don't see that weed hurt? But still. And number 4, I have Jesus Walks. Obvious reasons. Jesus Walks is one of a kind songs. It's one of the first of its kind to have like this gospel rap record to do what he kind of say, like, next time I'm in the club, everybody screaming out. To have that record in 2004 is insane. Like, in retrospect, I know now you can look at it and be like, yeah, Jesus Walks is Jesus Walks, right? I made Jesus Walks, I'm never going to hell. I feel like in 2004, if you remember the climate of hip hop, it's crazy that's how you know timing is everything. That's how you know when it's meant to be, it happens, right? Because he had these songs that Jesus Walks, like he said, I played Jesus Walks and they ain't signed me. It wasn't time. Like, we were in a real, in hip hop, it was like just gangster. Throw an R&B hook on that, gangster. Throw another gangster. Like, it was flooded, right? Let alone the average guy who worked at the Gap, who wears polos, that had no shot of surviving in hip hop, right? But he comes with a Jesus record that's just insane. Like, it's just another record why you just can't get rid of him, right? At number 3, from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Runaway. Runaway is the Kanye song that, I'll say this, Kanye West is one of the few rappers, artists in general, that the songs are really him. You know what I mean? Like, you could take songs like Runaway and like, and I always find something wrong. Like, let's have a toast for the douchebags, have a toast for the assholes. Like, he like he's so like well aware of himself, to a point that's kind of scary at certain points. But I think that's what kind of make great artists. Although they could take the pain from the world, they also have to have like a selfishness to them, enough to like understand yourself, if that makes sense. I know that kind of like, that could have been like over too high, you know what I mean? But like, it takes, usually an artist is in a shell. Like, they don't want you to know who they are. They don't want you to know anything. And especially in their music, you could put this song with this person, you could put this song with, you can't put a lot of Kanye songs with other artists. Number 2, All Falls Down from College Dropout. I feel like this is the one that made it cool to be the average guy that can rap. This is the one that broke the mold. This is the one that like, it made that first verse on it, it was so relatable. And once you get through to the women, especially black women, as the consumer, that's why they and the women who probably watch this, that's why a lot of black women are disgusted and kind of hurt by Kanye West. It's like, nigga, you know I love All Falls Down. Like, you know what he meant. Like, you know what those words meant to a lot of black people, black women, black men in college. Now she cut it all on, now she look like Eve, and she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female, like, couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Like, it was like a Pac kind of thing. But on the other scale of Pac, he was like this gangster bravado kind of character. But what if you just went all the way with that? But the music was really good. I'm gonna take this Lauryn Hill sample and flip that from the Lauryn Hill song that you not even fucking with, from the Unplugged album, right? That black women know. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make something so relatable to everyone. Especially my people, you know what I mean? At the time, my people. Like, so you get the first verse where it's the black woman perspective, then you get the black male perspective where he speaks on himself again, and then third verse is like the culmination of both, where I say, fuck the police, that's just how I treat them. We buy our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. We'll buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside, because they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. Like, you know, That's why it's so disappointing. That last verse, that first opening 8 bars of All Falls Down, that's why it hurts. Anyway. At number 1, drum roll, Can't Tell Me Nothing. I feel like you knew it was Can't Tell Me Nothing, right? You knew it. You knew it wasn't like, you thought I was gonna say like Gold Digger or some shit. Can't Tell Me Nothing, again, what I've been stressing this whole top 10. It's the fucking, it's the Kanye West song for Kanye West. Like, nobody else could sing that song. Like, nobody else. Like, it wouldn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. He been doing that since then. He's been doing that since then. Like, it's just, what's my favorite line on there? How you move in a room full of no's? How you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? Must be the pharaohs he entombed with his soul. So when he buried in a tomb full of gold. What? I had to close the laptop. That's it. That's why it's number 1 on the list, right? That's my top 10 Kanye West songs you should hear before you die. Let me know what's your top 10. Let me know which ones I know it's some you didn't agree with me on. Like, you mean to tell me? I have 20. And it's one thing I will say. Although he has a lot of classics, the top is very top heavy. Because I was trying to think of new songs like from Yeezus on. Like, I got New Slaves in my top 20. I got Black Skinhead in my top 20. I was trying to think of something for Pablo. I mean, it's a classic album, but I'm trying to think like what song. Oh shit, Ultralight Beam. Ultralight Beam's definitely in my top 20. Yay, no. Jesus King, no. Donda's too new to have a song, but Off the Grid is crazy. Hurricane is crazy. What's my other shit on there? Jail is crazy. It's another one on Donda that's just nuts. The Baby Keem and Travis joint. Praise God. Not sure if that's cutting the top 20, but you know, I'm just trying to, I'm racking them off right now. I didn't even say nothing from Watch the Throne. I try to keep those out, you know, or like from the New God Flow is crazy. It's so many. Anyway, let me know in the comments. What did you think about the list? Let me know some of your favorites. I'll let you know my 11 through 20. And also, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You think I'm just doing this for my health? The goal is 100K this year. It's 23. This is my Jordan year. So, fuck it. Let's go all out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm Tatum. This is Top 10. Peace.